What's up, everybody? My name is Vince. Welcome to the channel. And it was brought to my attention that there was a possibility that Milwaukee's framing nailer for 2019, their M18 FUEL framing nailer release, was either going to be pushed back or not happen at all. What's up, Christina Smallhorn and David Aravallo? This is the deal. I'm going to tell you what I found out today, okay? And before we do that, I'm going to tell you what I know about the framing nailer, okay? Moving forward, possibility of what is the holdup, if we're even going to be able to get it. It's all coming right up after this brief message from our sponsor, VCG Construction. Head on over to VCG Construction. Wait, head on over, to vcgconstruction.com/store to pick up things like tech shirts and t-shirts and hats and stickers. The link is, I think it's down in the description. Let's run the intro. So, Miguel Ochoa is actually the one that kind of brought it to my attention. APEC reminded me to make sure. What's up, Schnapper? I want to say thank you to Jed Mook for the $2 holler as well. And Mike Cohen of Colonial Concepts and Design. What's up, cuz? We got some members in the house. Nick Fatizzi, what's up? What can you do? I appreciate it. Christina, there's so much going on. King of the Crease is here. What's up, cuz? I should have I don't know. I had to black it out for something else. It just happens. But what we do have is sound during the Brad Nailer is awesome. David Hawkins with a $5 holler. Thank you so much. Hey, happy day one of the work week hostage situation. I'll fix it as soon as I get off, Christina. Matter of fact, maybe I'll fix it. I can't fix it right now. I'd have to run the intro again. But here's the deal. I'm going to tell you everything that I know about about the framing nailer. I'm going to tell you everything. APEC. I'm going to tell you everything that I know, and then I'm going to tell you what I found out today. Okay? I'm going to tell you everything I found out today. We're going to switch on over, okay? And there's going to be music because I like a little bit of music. But it says Milwaukee unveils their first line of framing nailers from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Milwaukee Tool continues to expand its line of cordless solutions from frame to finish with the introduction of their very first cordless framing nailers, the M18 FUEL 21-degree framing nailer and the M18 FUEL 30-degree framing nailer, delivering the power to sink nails in the engineered lumber. These framing nailers can also fire up to 3 nails per second with no gas cartridges. For years, our users have demanded a Milwaukee cordless solution to their framing nailer frustrations. Unwilling to settle for subpar performance, we continue to advance our technologies until we can provide a truly game-changing solution for these users, said Sean Kelly, product manager from Milwaukee Tool. Now, the question is that what's up, Conan, man? How you doing? Hello, Jason. Hello? What's wrong, Jason? I don't understand. So, here's the deal. Is that what the holdup is? Is that why we're not getting it on? What the heck was that? That's weird. Are we not getting it on the timeline that they said that they were going to get it on? It's bizarre. Why that going away? I don't know. What's up there? Subpar's a new member? Let me look here. What do we got? I'm missing it here. I'm not seeing it. Let's see. What's it say there? Subpar Pat! We appreciate it, Subpar Pat. I'm going to close this out, and then I'm going to open this back up. So now I'm going to get... Oh, we appreciate that, Subpar Pat. So what we're going to do is we're going to move forward. But the question was, are they held up because they're looking to get it perfect? Very intriguing, my friends on the delay. Smash the membership. I appreciate it, Mike Cohen. Okay, so let's move forward now. What's up, KG? Hey, Manny, the Tool Gadget, what's up? So, this year we're proud to finally unveil our first lineup of cordless framing nailers with no gas cartridges necessary, the power to sink nails in the most demanding materials, and the fire rate to keep users productive throughout their day. These new framing nailers were worth the wait. With best-in-class power, the M18 FUEL framing nailers deliver a fire rate similar to pneumatic to keep users productive. The nailers have also been optimized with the size necessary to fit between studs and a balanced weight to limit fatigue. An optional extended capacity magazine accepting 2 strips of nails is also available for these tools, allowing users to work longer before needing to reload with no gas cartridges, a power state brushless motor, and no cleaning required. These nailers are designed to deliver durability and reliability to the most demanding users with very little maintenance. Coupled with the fact that the tools fire up to 3 nails per second, users will experience greatly reduced downtime and maximize productivity. And here's the deal. What we're going to do is we're going to list the specs and we're going to have the prices as well. Everything and the release date. It's all going to scroll up. Okay, it says Milwaukee M18 is engineered for the most demanding tradesmen in the world, delivering unrivaled performance. All M18 FUEL products feature 3 Milwaukee exclusive innovations: the Power State brushless motor, Red Lithium battery pack, and Red Link Plus. The intelligence hardware and software that deliver unmatched power, runtime, and durability on the job site. Simply put, M18 tools are the most powerful 18-volt cordless tools in their class. What's up, ADD Workshop? So here's the specifications. Framing nailer specifications. The 21-degree framing nailer, product number 2744-21. Okay, it's new. The kit will be $449. Nail sizes, 2 inches to 3.5 inches. The nail diameters, you can see them on the screen. Magazine capacity, 45 nails. 700 nails per charge on a Red Lithium 5.0 battery. Sequential and contact actuation modes, dry fire lockout, belt hook, rafter hook, LED work light. It includes the framing nailer. This is the thing. The 21 degree, for some reason, says it includes a 5 amp hour battery pack, a charger, and a carrying case. You could also get it as bare tool for $349. Here's the funny part. You're going to see something as we scroll up to the next nailer, the 30 degree. It's pretty funny. But the 21 degree framing nailer extended magazine, okay, it's product number 48082744, is also new. It's $69. It allows an additional 83 nails. Same nail size, same nail diameter. And here's the deal, okay? If you look, it's very odd. I want to tell you this much. I don't know why. Why is it doing that? I don't know. Got a lot of info, though. I'll tell you that much. Here's the deal. Why not? So, I don't know that it needs it. Mike Cohen, it comes with a 5 amp hour. You know, pretty awesome. Number one. What's up, RB? We know he's loving the cordless tools. Here's the deal on the whole thing. The product number 2745-21 for the 30 degree nailer. It's $449 as well. Nail sizes are 2 inches to 3.5 inches. Okay. Nail size. Okay. The nail diameters, which is funny, they're actually a little bit smaller. Okay. It's 0.113 to 0.131 inches on the 30 degree nailer. Okay. If we scroll back, you'll see that it's 0.148 on the 21 degree. Here's the funny thing that I found and this is straight from the information that I got from Milwaukee. You're getting, okay, magazine capacity is 110 nails, 700 nails per charge on a Red Lithium 5.0 battery. Now here's the deal. Same price. Sequential contact, actuation modes, dry fire lockout, bell hook, rafter hook, and LED work light. Includes, the M18 FUEL 30 degree framing nailer, one M18 Red Lithium 2.0 compact battery, pack and charger and carrying case. It's also available as a bare tool at $349. My question is, why does the 30 degree come with a 2.0? And if you look here, the 21 degree, it says it comes with a 5.0. Okay, look, it says 5.0. And there, you can see here, $449. Okay? And $449. They're both the same price. Why is that? Why? It's also available as a bare tool, $349. And you can get the nail extended magazine for the 30 degree as well. It's $69. Same specifications, okay? Now, here's the deal, everybody. I do not understand why does one... And if you have any questions... What the heck? If you have any questions, please type at VCG Construction, and I will do my best to give you an answer. But I'm hoping can put the extended 30 degree magazine on the 21 degree nailer. No, you cannot. That would be cool, APEC, but they're separate product numbers, so you're not going to be able to do that. If you have any questions, please type at VCG Construction so I can see them. I'm just going to let this scroll because I don't know. I'm just going to let it scroll. There's a lot of information there. It's not supposed to be a 2.0. Clearly, someone made a mistake, LOL. In the original clips I saw from MPS, the pre-order listing on Toolnut, they both come with a 5.0 in the kit. I don't know if that's clearly... I mean, look, this is the deal, Mr. Clean. That information came directly from Milwaukee. So whether it's a mistake, man, I don't know. It could be. Most likely it is. Let's hope that it is. But, yeah, you don't know. Because paper nail guns are more expensive, says the young framer. Mike Cohen says, in your expert opinion, what do you think the problem is, bro? So, here's the deal. We literally reached out. We literally reached out to Milwaukee and said, what's the deal? Is there complications? Why? You know, and because I wasn't certain of this, is the release being pushed back? And the answer was yes. Yes. Do you prefer cordless over pneumatic? I gotta tell you, I like the idea of cordless, but I love the reliability of pneumatic. And quite frankly, you know, it's I'm still not won over yet. And the other thing is that I don't even have the nailer. I don't have this nailer. The Brad nailer from Milwaukee is winning me over, I'll tell you that much. The problem is that I do a lot of pin nailing for the work that I do in molding and such. So I still need to break out the air compressor anyway for my Gretsch pin nailer. So I'd like to have a pin nailer from Milwaukee at some point. Do you prefer? We got that. I guess YouTube is not showing my chats. Later, y'all. What's wrong, Dan the Man? Solder Home? I didn't say it. Is the M12 installation drill coming out? Yes, it is. You hear that still likes being connected. I have no choice. I literally have no choice. There's nothing I can do. We see them, Dan the Man. Solder Home says King of the Crease. Type at VCG Construction, it helps me. If you type at VCG Construction, it helps me. What was the question? Oh, happy week to you, Dan the Man Solder Home. We appreciate it. Of course, Dan the Man Solder Home linked out the stream before it even started. One can do 7 clips. That's pretty good. Excuse me. Any news from the competitor that could be causing the delay? No. Subpar. Hey, bro. Any chance the black VCG T-shirt to get 2XL? If it's not in there, then I have to get more. Gotta get that cordless air compressor. It's just another cord. I'm not interested in it. Have a butane pass low nailer that jams a lot. Do we need the reliability of these nailers? I don't, look, this is the deal. If they're reliable, it would be great. It would be great. The man says, "Hi, Vince from the land of Oz. If it's pushed back you in the States, it would be even further behind in Australia. I use pass load, would never go pneumatic." I gotta tell you. Dan Dubrowski says, "Hey, Vince, kind of hard to hear you with the background music. Is it because I got a big mouth?" Everybody says I have a big mouth, Dan Dubrowski. Is Dan correct? The music is too loud, Vince. I should have said something earlier. I would like to see a cordless pin nailer comparison. RB. He doesn't like chords and loud music. Yo, does anybody have any questions? I appreciate the heads up, Dan Dubrowski. Any news on the M18 pin nailer? I'm waiting for it. There is no news. But you know what they say. Dan is correct. Bye. So are you. Love your work. I appreciate it. Young Framer, go listen to the Tool Pros podcast. Go listen. What does that mean? I don't know what you mean. Miguel Ochoa is hoping to be completely cordless by December. So here's the deal. The deal is that Milwaukee has told me that the framing nailer will not be available until early 2020. I tried to hem them in and say to them, like, what are we talking here, early 2020? Are we talking January, February? You know, what's the month? And this is what they told me. They do not have a firm date, so they're going to keep it to early 2020. So that could be the first quarter of 2020. There you go, Dan Dubrowski. Renato Savaggi, how about a DeWalt pin nailer? They're pneumatic. I already have Grex. Why would I? Unless they have a cordless. I don't. Do they have a cordless? Ben Sheps says, when does Vince use 15, 16, 18 gauge nailer for different trim boards? When do I use? I don't even use 15. I use 16 gauge. Okay, and then if I don't need to use 16 gauge, I won't use 16 gauge. I will use 18 gauge or a pin nailer. And the question is, when do I use it? When it's called for? I don't. What do you mean? Like, you have a hard and fast? I'm looking forward to their new framer. Guess we will have to wait longer. So this is the deal, Tool Pros podcast. We appreciate you being here. The reality is that I think, from what I'm understanding, if it's only being pushed back from October, because the original release date was supposed to be October 2020, the reality is that I think it's a production. I think it's just a matter of they know that there's going to be an enormous demand. So they're putting off to make sure they have enough inventory so people are not going to say, oh, it's not in stock. They're out of stock already. That's what I would think. Not the best news, but it helps me save for other Milwaukee releases coming out. What's the reason to postpone the release date? So, Mr. David, like I said, I asked them, what is the reason? And I was not given a clear answer. I would assume that it is a production. It is a production. The tooling up and getting out the units. I don't think there's any flaws. I don't think there's any complications. I think that they want to make sure they're going to have enough. The thing is that they're not even, unless, I think some of you said that Tool Nut has them for pre-order. I've not seen them in Acme or Ohio, and generally they're not Ohio and even international. They're not given the green light until about a month before they're going to be available for ship, to put for pre-order. So I don't understand what's going on over there. Chris Delios, it's way above my pay grade, your question. Rather wait than complain about things being wrong with yeah, I agree with that, Michael. Howie Z, they have to retool the factory and having trouble getting parts from China with all the tariffs, says Howie Z. That is hearsay as far as I know, because we were not given any reason. I explicitly asked a reason. Shaka Gillis says, Ryobi is trash except for extremely light DIY use. We appreciate the $2 holler. Good Lord. Mr. David, what are your thoughts on Milwaukee coming in late to the framing game? I was just one using framing in addition. I don't know what you're asking me. Let me see here. What are your thoughts on Milwaukee coming in late to the framing game? I was just using one yesterday, framing in an addition. Mr. David, what were you using? A framing nailer? But not Milwaukee's framing nailer because they don't have one. I read online Milwaukee is going to build a factory in Mexico. I got to tell you, I think it's pretty awesome if they're going to build a factory in Mexico. At least it's on North America. King of the Crease. Man, we've been waiting for that question. Go pneumatic, forget the rest, says RB. I was just using the DeWalt framing nailer. I got to tell you, I feel like they've had their issues as well with framing nailers, and I feel like Milwaukee wants to make sure all the bugs are worked out before they move ahead. Anybody have any more questions, please type at VCG Construction. I will say I'm pretty excited about it coming out. I'm pretty excited to get my hands on it. I really like the idea of not having to, number one, break out an air compressor, or B, break out a battery and fuel at this point, as long as it can consistently drive nails. And from what we've seen so far, it does consistently drive the nails. So I'm pretty excited about it. JK Lawn Mowing, what's up? A battery framing nailer has to be extremely hard to get right. This is the thing. It's all battery power. Are you bummed, cause? You seem a little bummed, but you said it. More money for other tools. But you said it, more money. I'm not bummed. I mean, literally, like nothing like this bums me out, Mike Cohen, because I mean, I've been doing this so long. I mean, it doesn't faze me. I've been getting along. What happens is that it's one of those things. I've been getting along with it for all these years without it. It's only until you actually have your hands on it and you use it consistently for a while, and then if something happened where it went away, then you'd go, like when I was a kid, I didn't have a cell phone until I don't even know what year it was. I was a late adopter of a cell phone. I was like, I don't need it. And then when you finally get it, if somebody tries to take it away, you'll be like, oh, I don't know how I live without it. This is the same thing. I'm not bummed about it. They're taking their time. I think that they're just getting the inventory together. This way they have plenty to ship once they're for sale. I feel like they're waiting until after the holiday because they know it would be the Tickle Me Elmo of the Christmas shopping season, and they're probably going to disappoint a lot of people, and they don't want to get the blowback from it. Milwaukee and Hitachi almost the same in nailers, cordless. I will say this. They have a very similar design, it would seem, Renato Salvaghi. Mr. David, I just bought my DeWalt for this job, and it already is proven to do the job. But the optional settings are useless. Rapid fire doesn't work, and it's slower than my pneumatic. We appreciate the feedback, Mr. David. Seeing bikes on the front lawn at our friend's house was this. It's pretty funny, Mike Allen. Oh my God. Hey, Chris Chris McRoberts, you know, what can you do? We have to just wait a little bit longer. Got to go. See you, JK. He says, gotta keep. Yo, Phil Perkins is in for 2 cheers, man. He says, gotta cut the lawn. Why wouldn't you? I love it. I love it. Corded and pneumatic, only way to go. I will humbly disagree with you on this one, RB. I like the portability. Now, I mean, like, literally, if you were framing and, you know, if you're doing ground up construction and you're, you know, a frame, I can't, look, this is the deal. A few walls, yes. Framing an entire house, I don't know. I don't know that it necessarily makes sense. I will say this, though. At least you're only using batteries and you're not using gas, because that becomes an expensive proposition. So, does anybody have any other questions? Any other questions? I'd love to answer them. Whoa. That's odd. Michael C. Vince, I'm just like you, late bloomer on the cell phone. With enough batteries, you could do a whole. Yeah, you could, Mr. Clean. You know, the thing is that, do you want to run through all those cycles on a of the batteries, because they have a finite lifespan. Resourceful, we have a video. Every Milwaukee tool that's going to be released, the video, it's here. It tells you when. Redemption RVA, which camera or lens are you using for your videos? So Redemption RVA, we use a 70D, a Canon 70D, and we use an MC. You're gonna have to pray. It's a 4K. The main shooter is a 4K Canon camera. I forget what it's called, but hit me up later on. I'll get all the info for you. What's up, Chad? Appreciate it. Listen, everybody, I appreciate every single one of you. I want to say a special thank you to Phil Perkins, Shaka Gillis, Subpar Pat, David Elkins, Jed Mook, Andy Kalonix, Justin Thornton, and King of the Crease. There are super chatters, and they help us put on the stream. They help to pay for the bandwidth, and we appreciate it. I want to say thank you. King of the Crease says, my first cell phone was in 1995, analog phone, calls only, no text. It was the worst. Yo, but you used to be able to play Snake. Acme has $99 deals. Email sent out today. We're going to have to check them out. Chad. Redemption says, everyone make sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. He's a beast. Thank you for showing up, Redemption RVA. Listen, everybody, I appreciate all the moderators for showing up, helping to keep the chat G-rated. We need a corded shirt. You ain't kidding, RB. Because we have a diverse audience of young and old, and I would never want to be embarrassed in front of your kids or my parents who watch the stream. Good night, Renato Savaghi. Listen, everybody, I appreciate every single one of you, everything that you do. You're the coolest community on all the interwebs. And I'll see you all on the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
Video's over, but I know you want more. So this is how you're going to get it. First thing you need to do is pretend you're this guy. And you're here at the birthplace of freedom. Now ring that bell like it's 1776 and let all notifications through. What? You're not subscribed yet? Well, smash this button here. After that, watch this video here, and maybe over here. See you later.